tuning in, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Nohr Polyurea Full Flake Kit. The information you're about to see is really going to piss off a whole bunch of professional floor installers because they're very comfortable charging you between $9 and $12 a square foot, and we're going to show you how to do it for around $3 a square foot yourself with a little bit of sweat equity. Before we start, we just want to remind everybody, you got to wear your PPE when you're doing work like this. There's definitely dust involved and products that can be harmful if you're not protected. Lastly, definitely want to download our full instructions. We also have them in Spanish. And if you don't know it, we have a website where you can order this, www.legacyindustrial.co. Okay, here we are on day one. Got to get our rental equipment going. We've got diamond grinder, walk behind version, and a dust vac. These are some tools that you will need to put on your diamond grinder. This is an EDCO machine, EDCO. It is a 10-inch walk behind unit, and the tools that we just showed you have a magnetic connection onto the rotating plate underneath, and they snap right in. You can get these tools at the rental place for a lot of money, or you can go to Amazon and get them for really cheap. Looks like Jake's having a great time here working that grinder. Good job, Jake. Definitely want that dust vac attached to your walk behind grinder. You can see in the video here, the guys aren't even using a dust mask. There's no dust. That unit is really doing a good job. And the goal of this is to see a nice white surface, like a chalkboard almost, like you see in the video. Guys are doing a great job. It's a slow process. This is a 400 square foot garage. Also, you'll see here the EDCO company store website, just to show you what the model is for the grinder and for the dust vac, so you can find it locally. Here's the actual receipt for the rental. Came to about $200 for both units for a 24-hour period. Real bargain. Here's an example of those diamond bits you can get on Amazon for a lot cheaper than buying them or renting them from the local store. Filling your joints is an optional process. On a full flake, I think it looks terrific to have a nice seamless floor. Our Extreme Set 100 is one way of achieving this. There are others out there, but I invite you to come to our website and check out the videos and information we have on this product. Excellent product. Well, now that the prep is all done, day two, we're going to lay down the receiver coat and throw some flake. Here you can see some of the hand tools you'll need. Your 18-inch roller, a flat squeegee, and a mini roller is great for doing the edging. This way you won't have to bend over and be on your knees. Here the guys are mixing up their A and B on their receiver coat. Always want to use a cordless drill with a good mix wand when you do this. Fairly simple process. Make this job really easy. Pour out that receiver coat and ribbons. You can walk around the ribbons as you're doing the edges, getting that all done. It's very easy to do this, and as we start squeegeeing, you'll see why we do the ribbons. Once the edging is done, we can just start squeegeeing those larger puddles out, and then once they're squeegeed, we can immediately start rolling that material for a nice even receiver coat. It doesn't have to look perfect, but we just want a nice even coat so those flakes will just stick into that receiver coat. That's the glue. And here are the flakes, 1/4 inch. Wombat is the blend that we're working with here today. Now it's time to feed the chickens. Just throw that flake out there and just make sure you got a good coverage over the whole floor. Not looking for anything other than full coverage. We're going to flake after every batch, and when we start a new batch, we will stop flaking, roll that out, and then start flaking again until the job is done. Here's our last batch on this job. This fella here is feeding the chickens. Once that first flake collection is complete, you're going to scrape the floor. You can get that scraper at Lowe's or Home Depot as shown here. It's important to do a complete scraping of the floor. You want to go in both directions, north, south, east, west. This way you won't have any spots where you might have missed. Looks like we're all ready for the first coat of clear Nohr polyurea. Make sure you got everything ready to go, your rollers, your brushes, your mini roller. Gonna get out there, cut in those edges. Remember guys, you only have to do this the first time. The second clear coat we don't have to cut in. Those brushes put it down really heavy on the edges, so only one time with the edging. And you can see it's just a dip and roll, nice and even, nice and slow. Just no puddles left behind, no pouring on the floor. Just keep it rolling. And now it's time for the last clear coat. Nice and easy, just dip and roll right across the floor. No cutting in, easy peasy. These guys did a tremendous job. They worked hard, and this is their reward, a beautiful looking floor that you could put up against any professional installer and you won't be able to tell the difference.
Wow, I thought this was going to be difficult, but it was easier than I thought. And the end result looks great.